video here on Ballyspring. So it's a lovely day and we're in July now. It's been a few months because I've been away on holiday doing stuff, so Dad's been busy while I've been away. As you can see, it looks like he's planted some corn, so he must have leased a seeder and done that, leased a planter and done that, sorry. Look how tall it is, it's taller than me. I'm not saying something. But yeah, we're in July, so it's time to get harvesting again. I don't know where the times went, but it's already time to harvest. But we'll go and talk to Dad and see what he's got to say. Right, we'll knock on the door. Give him a minute. Here he is. Hello, Dad. Good to see you.
Hello, son. Good to see you. Today is a busy day since we have 3 fields to harvest. And we have some manure to spread on our grass fields, and maybe even straw baling. But it can wait. It needs to see you later.
Right, so you'd like me to go and do a bit of harvesting and some straw baling, and then you'd like me to go and maybe do a bit of slurry spreading. So yeah, I'm happy to go and do that. So we'll go and do that. So, I believe we've got a bit of harvesting to do. I know that this field here is ready to harvest while I was walking here from my house. So we'll do this field. And it looks like the combine is in it, so we'll do it. There we go. So this field is oats, I believe. Let's just have a look. Yep, oats. So lovely. It looks like Dad's got the combine all set up for us. With the tractor and trailer, so that's perfect. So let's jump in, because I'm not sure what this is going to be like, so let's get our wee yield map up there. I love this yield map. It's just for an app on my phone, and it connects to the combine, and it tells me the yields, because of course these combines are sold, they don't really tell you much information. So I think it's just the easiest doing that. Don't know if there's going to be any straw coming out the back. Yeah, perfect. There is some straw, which is what we're wanting, because we do need it. But yeah, it's nice to be back in the combine. I really do enjoy doing a bit of harvesting. And hopefully this year will be a good harvest for us, because I mean we've only got 5 grand in the bank. And from what I've heard, oats are worth quite a bit of money, so that'll be good. I mean, alone right now in the combine we've got £1,000 worth of crop, so we don't really want anything going wrong, because there's a lot of money in the combine already. Oh yeah, me and Dad had an amazing time at the pub the other night. I think we were there till about 8 or 9 o'clock, so as you can tell it's a good night. Sat outside, watched the sun go down. Yeah, it's just nice.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me before I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be 2 of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
and then that's us done. I was thinking, I think we're going to sell the crop off because we really did need the money at the minute, and the sell point's only just there across the road, so it makes sense, in my opinion. But the trailer's already full, so what we'll do is we get this switched off, and come back to that in a minute. Let's jump into the Fiat, and let's get this tipped at the sell point. Alright, so we have arrived at the sell point. So let's go and get this tipped and get our money. I reckon we should get about 20 to 30,000 pounds alone from this trailer, which is good. I mean, if we waited a wee bit longer, we probably could have got an extra £1,000, but we really do need the money, as I said. Alright, let's get this tip in and see how quickly this money goes up. It's gonna take a minute, there we go. Lovely. Hopefully don't hit the roof. And there we go. Money shooting up like the stars. So we made about £29,000 alone. Yeah, 30,000, sorry, alone from that trailer, so that's very good. 30,000, yeah. That is rather good. We've probably got another 6,000 in the combine, so let's go and sell that off, and I'll see you. What shall we do next? I think we'll do another field of harvesting, so I'll see you in the next field. Alright, so we sold all the oats off, and as you can see, we've got £44,000 in the bank now, so that's amazing. So I've got the combine all set up here. Well, not fully, we need to get the combine unfolded, but other than that, we're fully set up. And off we go. But yeah, I'm really excited to get that corn harvested when it's time to harvest it, because we've never done corn before, and there's not many people in the area that do corn, so it'll be interesting to see if it's a profitable thing and if we should keep going with it, because if it's good then we'll put it in the bigger fields. And I'm also actually thinking on doing a switch around on the way the fields are. So that big field over there, it's going, sorry, not that big field, the big grass field, sorry, over there, that's going to switch an arable crop, and then these two fields here will turn back to grass, because I feel we're not making enough money out of these fields for them to stay arable. I feel like we can make more money out of them as being grass, because we seem to make a lot of money out of silage. But you never know. Today might determine if we keep them as arable or not. But we're definitely changing on over there from a grass field to arable, since if we put that as corn, I think we're going to make a lot of money out of it. Anyways, that is the first headland almost done, and it looks like we've got 2,000 litres of barley in here, which is good. So we'll get this onto a good old time lapse, we'll get the drone up, and we'll get the music going.
Baby, time to figure out what this could be. I dreamt of a life in a small town that wasn't rest your head in your heart. That's what my mama said. I wish I could freeze this moment, just never let it end. Walking through the snow when you're taking my hand. All of those late nights on your couch when we just talked until midnight. I just wish I could freeze this moment, babe. Weeks and months and years they pass, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you feel.
Right, so I'm just having a quick tea and biscuit break there, but I'm finished up now. And yeah, so our money got all the way up to £61,000. So I decided to pay pretty much all the loan off, but 5,000, because if I pay 5,000, that would only leave us with £1,000. So we wouldn't have very much money. So I paid most of the loan off, bought that 5,000, and I also got this lovely manure spreader on lease. And we also bought a manure fork, since this bucket, we really don't want to be using it for manure, since it's more of a grain bucket, but we don't really use it for grain since we've got a lovely silo system. So what I would like to go and do is a bit of manure spreading. I know Dad said slurry spreading, but we've got so much manure here, we don't even have space for any more. So where the slurry, we've got tons of space. I think we've got 150,000 litres of slurry, but I think our thing can take maybe like 300,000 or 400,000 litres, so plenty of space. But here we've got about 100,000 litres worth of manure, and it's pretty much full. So what we'll do is we'll get this on to a time lapse in a minute of loading the manure spreader up, and we'll go and spread some of our grass fields because they could do some manure. So yeah, we might consider buying this one in the future, but as you can see, it's quite big. So if we were to buy maybe the second farm, then we would definitely want to get a bigger manure spreader. But yeah, the store does a very good deal on this one. So yeah. Because I mean, our one's, I think it's 8 meters and this one's 12, so that's an extra 4 meters. But then the real deal breaker is this one has 18,000 litre capacity, where our one has about 9, so we're doubling again what ours has. I've never really heard of the brand either. Roland, however you want to say it. Anyways, what we'll do is we'll get this onto a time lapse, and I'll see you when the manure spreader's loaded. The manure spreader filled, so let's jump in the Fen tractor and let's get manure spreading. So yeah, 18,000 litres, so that's good. And we're going to go and put it on the big grass fields because it really does need it. Well, I think anyway. If we get our phone opened up here, oh, we're in the settings of our phone, just give it a minute. There we go. If we open this up, it's basically tells us what needs fertilizer. So yeah, it does. So we're going to put this on. But yeah, I was thinking actually, if we can get our loan fully paid off, then technically we can go and buy the farm, because that has always been the deal. As soon as the loan's paid off, we can get a mortgage, because having a loan and a mortgage is probably not the best thing. that'd be 10 grand a month, and we don't really have that kind of money, so. And that's another thing we need to do, is we need to get a grassland weeder thing that gets rid of all the weeds, because we've never really had the problem before, but I think this year it's just been with all the things going around. Shut this gate. There we go. So I've got all these weeds in the field now. There we go. And I think all we need to do is turn the PTO on, and that's us. There we go. Let's get our yields map up. Yep, seems to be working well. We might do a couple of fields if we can get away with it. Hills, till I forget how steep they are. But you know what? This manure spreader's been working really well, so I think we're definitely going to buy it in the future anyway. We'll make a bit of money to do that. I think that's going to be the main focus, is trying to buy equipment we really need to upgrade. So like, I think we're going to upgrade our bale trailer at some point, because it is something we use every time, I would say. Like every time we mow a grass field it gets used, every time we harvest the field it gets used for something. It's just a handy thing to have a bigger bale trailer. So I think there's a nice red rock one for sale, so we might buy the red rock, or we might just keep the one we have, because the one we have is nice, so not a big need, but we really need to upgrade a couple of things before we buy a new farm, so I think that's going to be the main thing to do. But we're going to try not to take any loans out. We're just going to try live off the money we make instead of taking loans out, because there's a lot of interest involved in loans and we don't really want any interest, because we can't really afford to paying any interest on top of the loan. I'd love to go and do the arable fields, but of course there's straw on them, so you probably wouldn't want to put manure on top of straw. So what we might actually do is we might lease some grassland equipment, because I really do need to get rid of that, get rid of the weeds. So we might get that on lease. I forgot I left that tractor there. As long as I don't run into it. So I think we'll just put this down the side of the cow shed here, just so it's out of the way. Because we really do need to use all the space we have in a good way, because we don't have a lot of space. Jeez, this thing's heavy, so it makes it hard to turn in small areas, but sure we can become a professional at it. We use it more often. That'll do us. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. Lovely. But yeah, we do own the manure fork, so we don't need to worry about paying anything on that. So what we'll do is I will get this grassland equipment sorted, and we'll go to, let me just get my phone out here. Here you go. We'll go to field 25, which is the field which is the field near our new farm potentially. So what we'll do is we'll go and get some grassland equipment, and then we'll go and sort that field out because it's full of weeds. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've got the grassland equipment. I probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, but I'm reseeding it because I don't know how bad this grass seed is. So we're going to reseed it and see if we can get these grass yields back up. Yeah, it seems to be working well, so that's good. So what I think we'll do is we'll get us onto a time lapse in a minute, but we'll just make sure it's working all fine. Yeah, let's just shift over a bit. We don't need to be doing the edge of the fields. Yeah, I'm hoping this works fine and really does improve our grass yield.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade, right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend, right? But baby, we're changing, we can't really help it. We might just enjoy it now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. 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 Really had a good run though, but maybe you would prove me love. We will travel different roads from now.
Alright, so we've just finished the rolling, weeding and seeding, whatever you want to call it, but I've basically just worked out all it's done is put some fresh seed in the ground. It's not really rolled, or I got rid of the weeds of course because of the seeder. So I don't know if it's worth doing this in the future, but I think we'll do it to our other grass fields that we haven't reseeded, so we'll do that and then that'll get the use out of this. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for today. We haven't really done a massive amount, but we've done a good few jobs, I would say, like manure spreading and a bit of harvesting, so that's all those fields harvested, and that just leaves one field ready to harvest now. So we're going to leave it there for this episode. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please do like and subscribe, and just comment down below what you think of this series, and if you're enjoying it, if you'd like to join any of my socials, they're linked below this video, and if you'd like to share this video for anyone else, I'd appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. we're gonna make it someday. Nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Oh, 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 Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no boss. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going on